So you have been going all over the internet to learn more about what skills should you learn, where should you invest your time, or how to start making more money online, or maybe you already have and you simply want to hone down and take your skills to the next level. You might have learned a bit about dropshipping, e-commerce, SMMA, Amazon FBA, crypto, or to be quite frankly, any of these businesses that are popping up and trending as of right now. I did this too. I spent countless hours researching different skills and vehicles online, but for the most part, it was complete waste of time because there's this one skill that I'll talk about in this video that is even more relevant to today's landscape, where every time you try and hop on a new vehicle, AI will be sweeping the rug under your feet within just a couple of weeks. My name is Justin and I'm the founder at paidadvertising.com, an e-commerce marketing agency that has worked with over 60 clients. In the last 3 years, we've generated over $10 million in sales online for our clients during that period of time. I've had the chance to work with some amazing brands to coach in communities like Grow Your Agency and to travel around the world, all due to the skill that I'm about to share in today's video. Any of us young men just browse social media and you're bombarded with content all day long telling you that you should be making money. You should be waking up in the morning, going to work, and become a millionaire within a couple of days. But it's always through a different vehicle. We're always talking to you about you should start a social media marketing agency, or e-commerce is the way to go, or don't build a brand, build a dropshipping store, or if you already have money, go into crypto, do day trading, forex, etc. In sum, you're bombarded with different vehicles all the time, which just pulls your attention left and right. And again, if you're like me and you're being targeted by all of these pieces of content, you realize that the trend is always shifting from one vehicle to another. One week, your feed is flooded with Amazon FBA courses. The next week, people are telling you to start a YouTube automation business. And to be quite honest, it gets very confusing as to where should you focus your attention to. That is because the people making this content will switch and hop on different trends based on what gets them the most amount of views. Their goal simply is for them to get more views, more exposure, and for them to make more money with their courses and their primary vehicle. I'm not here to sit and say that they don't know what they're talking about. A lot of these guys are actually legit. But some of the advice that they share with you make it seem easily attainable, and this is just simply not the case. And most of them are not telling you about this one thing. They're only telling you about the actual vehicle that could get you to this place. But a vehicle without a captain, a vehicle without a sailor is useless. And all of the previously mentioned vehicles are honestly quite dangerous to hop into this year because of the boom with AI. I've been very closely following the developments of AI, and I'm telling you, this is crazy. You probably already know if you're watching this video. There are new apps and new mind-blowing ways to leverage AI popping up every single week. And just when you think it's going to stop and that we might not have progress for a couple of more months or a couple more years, your mind gets blown again. What that means for us online entrepreneurs or people wanting to make money online, it's that the barrier to entry will be far less. More people will have an easy access to launching these online businesses because they'll be able to leverage AI to compensate for the skills that they just don't have. Trying to learn one skill on top of the other this year in hopes of upskilling yourself and becoming more valuable to the marketplace is the quickest way to go broke in 2023. But rest assured, it's not all bad. If you're looking at these ever-changing trends, if you're looking at the rise of AI, about the lower barrier to entry, that you can quickly separate yourself from the market and become a part of the top 1%. But for that to happen, you're going to have to listen very carefully to what I'm about to talk in the next few minutes, because if you have that one skill within your arsenal, you won't have to worry about any of these new AI tools or vehicles coming up within this online sphere. You'll simply be able to aim and fire. But before we head into what this skill actually is, I've got a link in the description down below for you to join our free community that has an entire free mini course helping you develop further this one skill. So check this out. And if you're an e-commerce brand owner watching this, making above $50,000 a month with your brand, you can also feel free to pencil in a call below this video after you've watched all of it. The skill I was talking about, the one you need to add to your arsenal, the one who can help you literally print cash out of thin air, is as simple as understanding human psychology. After speaking to the $1 billion e-commerce man in the last few weeks on a latest podcast episode, he revealed 7 of the pillars that construct a very strong business. And I'm simply quoting his own words. Again, this man has exited 5 businesses and has made over $1 billion generated online. He said you need to pick 3 of the things within these 7 things to be really good at and create a strong business. And that skill, again, one of those was consumer/human psychology. Now, before you think, Justin, I didn't come to this video to learn something that I already knew in high school. Listen up. This is not the kind of psychology you might think about. This ties into every aspect of business and life. It allows you to get better at one of the vehicles that you would have had chosen that was discussed earlier in this video. Apple was built off of this one skill. If you think about Steve Jobs, what he had that other founders did not have, he was able to captivate audiences and attentions to turn it towards one specific product. He did not sell a product. He sold feelings, he sold results, and he sold an expectation of life that you should have, a standard for yourself that you should work towards attaining only if you had their product in hand. Or the famous copywriter David Ogilvy, which created ads like the Rolls-Royce ad, which, if you're familiar with this ad, one of the most famous and well-known ad of the 50s and 60s that sold countless Rolls-Royces at the time. As mentioned earlier, if you hook yourself onto a vehicle and attach your value as a founder or owner or simply man in the marketplace, you'll go down when that vehicle goes down. Whereas if you as a human has fundamental skills that can transcend a vehicle, that can allow you to jump from one vehicle to another, if one of these ends up crashing, God forbid, you'll be able to thrive and survive no matter what the markets or out of control events would be thrown at you. I highly recommend books like Breakthrough Advertising, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and Ogilvy on Advertising. I think these 3 books, if you spend time reading these 3, you would have the full picture. You would understand both the personal and business ways that you can leverage this skill to your advantage and advance yourself in this marketplace. I've leveraged these same fundamentals to build my new software business that actually is called Huge AI, which is a way for us to help brands and businesses online to create stronger ad creatives that rely on these human and consumer psychology fundamentals. And we've been using that tool only internally. It's not yet open to the public for all of the clients at the agency. So if you are an e-commerce brand owner making above $50,000 a month, then check out the description down below and book in a call with our team so that we can show you how to leverage this tool to help you advance within your business. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your feedback if you have any. Check out other videos on the channel for some more marketing, business, and e-commerce tips. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.